All right, guys, welcome to the right side of Kentucky sports. It is Monday, March the 9th, and the Cats went 0-2 in the final week of the regular season. We have now fallen to the 9 seed in the SEC tournament. Kentucky is going to play the first game of the day on Wednesday, the first time in the history of Kentucky basketball that they have played a SEC tournament game on Wednesday. Josh, do you know how long we've been playing on Wednesdays? Because they expanded the tournament to play on Wednesdays.
When we added like Oklahoma and Texas and Missouri.
So they only been playing on Wednesdays for what, 10 years?
Yeah,
or
probably.
Less than 10 years?
Probably less than 10 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, first time for Kentucky. Not a great finish to the season, but again, this has been a roller coaster ride for us. And as long as we can try to get this thing going back up one more time, I think a lot of Kentucky fans will be okay with that. But guys, after seeing the 0-2 finish and having a couple days here to kind of digest everything, knowing now that we are the 9 seed and playing on Wednesday, how do y'all feel about Kentucky moving forward in the next couple weeks in these two tournaments?
I feel good. I mean, I'm not feeling great about it, but I feel like we are who we are. I don't feel like I feel any better, any worse before those games. I mean, I feel like we kind of played like we probably should have played against Florida. I know like the score ended up that way. I know they had the time in between there, but we made a run at the end, which I think says a lot about your team, that you didn't quit. And as far as A&M goes, it's tough to win road games. I'm not making excuses. I didn't think we were great before that. I thought we were good. I continue to – not good, solid. And I continue to say we're a solid team. I think there's a lot of solid teams in the SEC right now. I think you got Florida, Arkansas, Alabama. I maybe put Georgia slightly over there, but I think besides that, there's a lot of solid teams, and I think we're one of them. So I think that's a team that can beat you any game and a team that can lose to you any game.
Josh, how you feeling after the finish of the season?
I went to the game and super disappointed because I felt like at the beginning of the game it was electric. And then we start off 11-0. I feel like it was the full this season's Mark Pope Kentucky basketball experience. Get down early, stay down for quite a while, and then just claw back for nothing there at the end. Just disappointed. I wouldn't call – I mean, if you think Kentucky's solid, I mean, I guess your version is solid. Something like Jell-O. Jell-O was solid.
Solid ain't good. Solid. Just like a little lower than good.
But I just have not been – this team just never found an identity. Like, who are they? What are they? It's just been extremely disappointing. I know we've had injuries and everything. It's not coaching, not just coaching. It's just you watch this team, it's not fun to watch.
I think the consistency thing and that's me and Anthony kind of talked yesterday, and I don't expect Mark Pope or really any coach to take this roster with these injuries and be able to go to the Final Four or nothing. But my point I was trying to make to Anthony was just that just find a little bit of consistency. I feel like he dealt with this last year, and he did find a way to make that team work with the injuries and stuff. And that's what I was looking for this year. I'm not out on Pope by any means, but I am disappointed that, like you said, just no consistency. Actually, we are very consistent at doing the same thing. We get down by double digits almost basically every game. And they do. Look, you do have to give them credit for clawing back, because there hasn't been blown out a few times, but we do find a way to claw back in these games. It's kind of amazing when it doesn't seem like there's a lot of continuity. We don't really, the offense seems out of whack. Sometimes it's like that we can't play good defense, and somehow they do find a way. So I do give them credit for that. But my main thing is just the consistency too. I don't know, man.
I just feel like this team, it doesn't look like they're having fun.
Well, no. When
they're winning, they're all just like stoic.
How could you How could you have fun right now? You got a whole fan base that's mad at you. Everybody's talking. I'm not saying it ain't rightfully so.
Just worry about what you got ahead of you.
I'm with you,
if
Charlie.
They're worried about the fans right now, dude. This is NCAA tournament time. They should not be on.
I'm with you.
I get it. It's an old school way of thinking. They shouldn't be on social media, whatever. But they really shouldn't, dude. Right now they shouldn't, dude. It ain't gonna do nothing good for you.
I'm with you, and that's how I would tell my son to play. But I think asking these kids to do that's impossible. They live on social media.
Only time it looks like they're having fun is when they're fighting.
Yeah, it's
right.
He didn't start fighting at the end of the game. They looked like they was having fun. Who was that? Tennessee.
Yeah,
looked like they was about to have fun right there.
Dude, I think these kids read all this stuff, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't because our fan base can be brutal. And
so, as a coach, can you ban your players from social media?
I would.
I know they.
I would.
It'd be hard
I
to
know
do,
the UConn women's team. I think they
Yeah,
banned.
I read that too.
I think at one point, I don't know if it's still true, but years ago, I know Gino, once like practice started or game started, like the ladies on there had to shut off their social media.
I like it, man. I like it. As a matter of fact, I think they should do it.
Oh, you do it.
We know why they can't now. Because they got brand deals.
That's
and
right.
they got to post them.
That's right. I was thinking that too before you said it. I tell you this, that you imagine what some of these crazy ass fans we got are saying. I mean, look, there's some that are just saying logical things or whatever. But there's some of these people, dude. They are not like, dude, that's their life is for Kentucky to, when they're not succeeding, to just come down all worst, all devil mode. Mm-hmm. You imagine some of the messages they get, and whatever, they're making money. I get it. But you can't tell me that wouldn't make them mad or bitter or, hey, I'm trying my best. We're not good enough, but I'm trying my best. These people are calling me names. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying this is where I think it's, everybody keeps talking about the 22 million, including me. It's they're tired of hearing it. They got injuries. I'm not taking up for them. I'm just saying that's where it probably ain't no fun right now. And I actually give them credit for fighting back because I think just mentally they're up against it right now. And I love to see them fight back. It's I wish we were better, but I just don't think we are. I think we got missing pieces. I think the ability to not be able to shoot the ball, the point guard's one thing, but we just can't shoot. We can't shoot. In today's game, we talked about it on the first half of the show. You got to be able to shoot. And if you can't shoot, there's just so many things that it affects.
And we got one knockdown shooter in the last two games. They was able to take him out.
Well, it's easy when you only got one.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it just feels like they don't run enough for him, but that could be a little bit too of Chandler getting a little defense on him and him getting a little timid. I don't see that in Chandler, but it's just kind of strange. He had a couple, and I heard something today too. Like Chandler either shoots a three or he dunks on you. There is nothing else.
He don't know how to create his own shot.
He does not.
And he
yeah.
And he doesn't finish at the rim. Like, has he ever? When was the last time he had an and one that he wasn't dunking on somebody? What about a strong layup?
You're kind of right because he dunked on that kid earlier in the year, and then he had another one where he tried to smash on somebody maybe like 5 games after that. I can't remember, and he missed it. But when you say that, you're kind of right. Does he even make layups?
I know. He took a bad one against Florida. It wasn't a bad one, but he got stuck up in the air, trying to do this reverse layup and missed it. And he tried to dunk on somebody against Florida. I don't know if y'all were able to watch yet. It was at the beginning.
Yes. So
y'all might have missed it.
We missed the first about 3 minutes.
We may have won if he would have hit that dunk. I mean, it was like 9-0, 9 or 11-0. And he was on like a one-on-one fast break, and he throws it off the back of the rim. I mean, he was going to ram on that dude. Damn. So a lot of people miss that. But like I said, it's just, he doesn't really pull up for that little jumper at the elbow. I know it's a lost art in basketball.
He doesn't shoot mid-range jumpers either. Not that I love that shot, but he doesn't.
I love that shot too, Charlie. But they say, I think they teach people not to shoot that shot no more.
Threes are layups.
Yep. But they say, what's the point of shooting that when you can take a couple steps back? I don't agree with that analogy, but I've heard that from people at clinics. I've heard it, different things.
It's ruined the NBA.
Yeah.
So before we jump into the Florida game, Josh, you were at the game. Did you feel any certain way that with Tao and who was the other guy didn't get in the game? The 2 other seniors, 4-year seniors that sit on the bench.
Didn't get
Tao,
in?
Yeah. Tao and the other guy's slipping my name. I'm sorry. But they didn't get to start on senior day, didn't get a second. Do you feel any certain way about that? Do you feel like they should have got to start? I personally think, look, it doesn't bother me like it's a huge deal, but I do think it's surprising that Mark Pope did not start those guys. Mm-hmm. I think it's surprising, and I think he should have. For one, we went down 11-0.
It didn't matter.
They could have Probably done better than that.
Well, you know what sucked? If they would have started him, if they would have started him or started them, they would have been on TV anyway.
Yeah,
so
true.
it actually don't matter.
That's true. But I mean, at least you're in front of your referee.
ESPN News.
I didn't even think about that. Oh man, I did not think about that. But still, you want to get on the court. Your family, they're all in the stands.
Yeah.
You know, I think about it as a dad. If that was my son, and you know, you put in the work for. I think they were both there 4 years. Mm-hmm. But, you know, you're on the team, you put in the work, you know you're not playing. You know what your role is on this team. You know you're probably not going to play basically all 4 years, and you stick it out. I do think they should have probably got in. And I think starting's the right way to go because it's just at the beginning. You can't do it once in the flow of the game. I feel like it has to be the start. And I've heard, and I even actually said I might do this, but I've backtracked the whole just win the tip, call timeout. Mm-hmm. I don't even like that. Run at least one possession. What's the worst? You can go down 3-0.
Right.
Then you call a timeout. Do you feel any certain way about that?
Honestly, no.
No?
Not the way with.
He's in the pressure cooker, man.
Right. Not the way that like college sports is now. You know, you kind of.
You don't think do you think other schools are like, I mean, senior day, Sunday, Saturday was senior day for a lot of schools. I mean, what percentage of schools on senior day have guys sitting on the bench that are seniors that do not get in? I still think it's kind of low.
I think with I think it's low too.
Low that they don't get in.
Right.
I think most of these schools and teams are getting those guys in the game on that day.
You think most of them are?
I think they are. You know?
I don't know.
I think
I don't know. I think it's fell off.
Because I definitely think in the 90s and the 2000s, I think I feel like it was like
it was talked about. I didn't even think about it until you said something. You know?
So you think y'all think that's fallen off? You think there's other schools this weekend that had guys like that just did not get in the game?
I think we had probably one of the bigger games. We had a lot on the line. The teams in front of us lost that we needed to lose.
I get that, but one possession's not good. One possession, the first possession of the game is not going to beat you.
You can just throw it off somebody's leg.
I disagree. I don't think it beat you, but I know you talked that. I'm not saying you're wrong. You might be right. I might be wrong. But I do think, like, in the game like that, you're trying to set the tone. Florida's the big bad dog. I think every possession counts.
It takes 30 seconds, though.
30
seconds of a 20-minute half, dude. I mean, literally win the tip. But and maybe if you lose the tip and you give up a bucket, you just call a timeout. They don't even get to touch the ball. I'd be good with that. But at least try to get, I don't know, one possession.
I mean, you go back, you could look at it back on hindsight like this and say they do go up 3 or 5-0, right? And then we have that chance where if they would have called that out of bounds, at the end, and they were like,
they'd fry. Dude, they're
already calling for his head.
But again,
they're looking for blood anywhere they can get it right now. So.
But again, it wouldn't have came down to that. I get what you're saying.
That's a whole big scenario.
Yeah, and that would happen. Yeah. That would absolutely happen. We go down 3-0 with them starting the game, and we lose by 2 or 3. Yes, he would get fried, and I think it would be stupid for people to do that. But I don't know, man. It's not like it's a big deal to me. Just surprising, especially Mark Pope being a former player. Mm-hmm. I'm sure he had guys. He stayed all 4 years, right?
He was there 2 or 3 years because he played.
But he was a senior.
He
and I'm sure he had guys on the Kentucky team. We could probably go back and look at who they were that were just like those two guys that were on the team, never got to play. Matter of fact, I think rosters were bigger back then.
I think so too.
And they might have had like 7 of those guys sitting on the end of the bench. So he knows how that feels. Again, not a big deal. I just wanted to know maybe what y'all's thoughts on that was.
That's the difference when you get in the pressure cooker. He's in he shouldn't be yet, but he's in the Kentucky pressure cooker.
You think he apologized to him for not putting him in?
He probably did. Pope's a nice enough guy. Say, hey guys, I was looking for an opportunity and it did not happen.
I can see that.
Pope, you know what? I've said
I told him before the game. Look,
right, look, he probably did. He probably did.
I'm getting cooked here. The pressure is on, and it just ain't going to happen.
Look, I hate that Pope is – I don't hate it. I wish he wouldn't have been that way from the start. I hate people that changes all the time, but I think he needed to make some changes, so that's good. Like, I know that's weird for me to say that. I feel like he needed – but I feel like I wish he would have had a strong enough backbone from the get-go to come in there. This is my way. Patino was bad about that. Cal was bad about it. I love that shit. I want you to do you. Hell with what fans think. I told y'all on here, if you win, they'll love you. If they lose, they'll hate you.
Mm-hmm.
People forgot about last year. I've said that a million times on the show, and I'll stick by it. And I do think Pope is making some changes. I think he's going to learn from this year. I think there was a lot he had to learn from this year. It was his first experience with the NIL, with the big budget. Not NIL, but with the big budget on being in a major level. He's learning from it. I think I heard Jimmy Dykes say this, one of those announcers. Thought it was a great analogy. Last year was the SEC's toughest year ever. And they had a lot of athletes in that league. And Pope probably left the year thinking, we had a good year, but we didn't have athletes. I got to go get some athletes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he went and got athletes. And I think that was his biggest mistake. He didn't get no shooters.
Right. Mm-hmm.
He didn't get no shooters. And I think that really killed him. I think he'll learn from that. And I think Pope puts his kind of team together next year.
I hope so.
Yep.
So Florida, we've kind of already touched on it. Went down early. Actually, after the 11-0 start by Florida, once the game finally come on TV, we did cut it to 2.
Yeah. Yep.
We cut it to 2, and then they literally like stretched it to 14 in like 2 minutes or something, right?
Yep.
What happened in those 2 minutes? Because I actually, like, right after it happened, I told my wife it was getting close to halftime, and I said, I'm going to have to rewind and see what just happened. And she said, well, you must have missed it. I think I walked in the other room. She said, Brandon Garrison. It all started with Brandon Garrison. He had the ball, and he got it hit out of his hand. But, dude, how do you go? I guess it was do you know what they go 14-0, 14-0 streak right there after we cut it to 2
or 14-0, yeah.
And that's after Tuesday, which what happened on Tuesday? We were up 12 and they went on. What did they do to
like a 36-6 run or 42-6, something crazy?
Yeah, that was Texas A&M against Kentucky after Kentucky had an early 12 or 14-point lead, ends up trailing at halftime by like 14.
I text these guys because they were at a baseball practice.
Jinxed us.
And it was 30-18, and I text them, Texas A&M sucks.
They're just not good. I talked to you, and he said they're just not good enough. They're just not tall enough, man. They're just not, dude.
And right, the next thing they were blown out.
Yep.
Gosh.
But yeah, I mean, another just big time run to really change up the game, because I felt like we were kind of going on a little run to cut it to 2, and then it just in the blink of an eye, down 14 and right back in the situation that we've been in multiple times this year. And against a team like Florida, look, we give credit for Kentucky for coming back and fighting back like they've done multiple times this year. But against Florida, dude, good luck trying to chip away and come all the way back. We cut it. What did we get?
Got a couple rough calls there at the end.
5. Got it to 5.
Got it to 5, and then the bad call, the out of bounds call that they missed, and then called a foul on us. 2 free throws, made it 7. That no telling what happens, but that did rob us of a chance to at least maybe try to make something special happen at the end. We would have had the ball. I think it was about 35, 36 seconds left.
What a shot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe hit a 3. Even if you only hit a 2 there, you're down 3. I know we're going to have to foul and get some free throws, but still, I mean, 3 minutes, 4 minutes before that, we were down double digits. So to be in that position again is impressive. But again, against a team like Florida, very rarely are you going to be able to do that against a team like that. And I've switched my tune, guys, on Florida. They're my top team right now. Maybe it's recency bias. It might be. I'm 3 days past it or 2 days past it, and I still feel that way. Their bigs is just it's too much, I think. You know, the two big white boys that can stretch the floor, shoot the ball, score, do different things. Not bad defenders from what I know.
No,
either one
big.
of them two
they're
guys.
Big, they're aggressive. They got hands. I like them.
And then you got Oscar Shibwe. I don't even know the guy's name.
Chin-Yin-Lu.
He's from Mali. Or no.
What is it?
Chin-Yin-Lu.
I'm just going to keep calling him Oscar Jr. He's the best rebounder in the country, and he doesn't need the ball in his hands. So, I mean, you pair him with the other 2 big guys that that can score and still defend and stretch the floor. And then their backcourt is pretty solid. Matter of fact, their backcourt's got really solid in the past month.
Yeah, Lee stepped it up.
Lee, their backcourt's been the difference. When they were struggling earlier in the season, it's because they didn't have backcourt. They've been a great rebounding team. They've been the best rebounding team in college basketball all year. I'll tell you the positive that I took out of the game was that we rebounded right with them. I think rebounding numbers were about even. It's and Florida shot 44% from three. We shot like 34. That was the difference in the game right there. But that was the positive I took out of it.
You take anything else out from the game, Josh? I mean, look, it was disappointing to lose. Here's the other thing I took. You and from what I hear, a bunch of not just you and Denny, shitload of people left that game with 10 minutes left. How much time was on the clock when y'all left?
I left at the under 12 timeout.
Under 12?
Yep. And then they said a majority of people left at the under 8.
So how'd that feel, Josh, walking out of there and 12 minutes left in the game? Have you ever done that before? In a game that we're losing?
No. Nope.
I can't believe you did that. I thought you were kind of being sarcastic. I was not positive. That's why I had to ask you when I talked to you later if you really left. I was kind of surprised that you left.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know you was with Denny, who is the most negative.
Right. You got to think about who I was with.
He's more than Josh.
Kentucky fan.
He's more than Josh.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
I told you, Josh is halfway sarcastic.
I blocked Josh.
He blocks you in game time.
Dude, I can't take it. I can't take it, dude.
That's why you don't understand. That's why he does the shit.
You're right. Half the time I'm
50% of the reason he does it is because he fucks with you.
Oh, man.
And me sometimes. But, he knows how to push buttons.
I left, me and Denny left a Tennessee game several years ago. I'm talking like 2 minutes to go. We were down 9 or whatever, So those are probably the only 2 UK games I've ever left early.
So are you walking out of the arena with your phone in your hand watching the game?
Yes.
Then why the fuck did you leave?
Beat traffic. He's always getting old.
Beat traffic.
Old. That's old people problems.
Because Denny his head was about to explode.
Yep. There were some young kids walking out with us too. I talked to them. They went to high school with Jasper Johnson. They did not have kind words for him.
What'd they say? Go ahead.
They said
told us. Go ahead and say.
They said he sucked in high school.
Bullshit.
He said he was overrated.
Yeah. He goes, I knew he wasn't going to be anything in high school.
Oh yeah, he's just jealous.
He probably is.
I don't think he is.
He's probably the kid that got cut from the
Jasper would be he'd be a great 6th man on the Indiana field.
Jasper's gonna be good for him.
I'm telling you, he could play be awesome.
We go get in the gym. I'll tell you one thing. I like that.
I thought you had him at NC State.
Yeah, that's where he's going. NC State.
NC State.
He's the most NC State player I've ever seen.
It's
Will Wade to pay.
Ryan Harrell. He went to NC State. It's
terrible.
I seen something I liked from Pope. I'd seen it early in the year. I thought I was seeing it, but I never heard an announcer really call it out. And they showed it, and the announcer talked about it. I seen it early, and I like it. I think it's good. He got a replay guy. He touches bases with. They
should.
But they should. But I don't think most of them do. I'd seen him doing it in an early game. I told y'all. Hey, I think he's trying to argue enough time to let his replay guy do the work. They literally showed it on TV where he was waiting on the guy. He was looking back at him. Whoever the announcer was talking about it. He's waiting for his replay guy. That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
Yeah. I mean, with all the technology and stuff you got now, you should definitely have somebody watching that. We've talked about that in football too.
Yep. Should. But I don't think there's a lot of guys that are from the games I'm watching.
I know who didn't have one of them. Mark Stoops.
No, he didn't. You're right about that.
He did.
Hey, there's a lot of coaches that don't have those.
I love you, Coach.
Yeah,
I love you, Coach. But yeah, that was one of your downfalls, buddy.
I'll say this. Y'all know I love Mark Stoops. Y'all know I love him. That is not good down there. My man Sarkisian, he got hired by Texas, for people that don't know, as a special assistant. Him and Sarkisian are buddies. Sarkisian has had, I like Sarkisian. He's had some drinking problems and problem sobriety,
so let's hire a guy that owns a bourbon company.
Son, Mark is
I forgot about that.
Mark is a partier, son. Mark is he will go out. He'll have some drinks
now, right?
Yeah, he will have some drinks. He's known, he's known to throw down some
smoke a Marlboro Red.
I'm just saying, Sarkisian, special assistant. You couldn't even call him this. She said, "Special. This is my fucking buddy. He's going to hang out with me on the road
I'll
to
give
the
him a
Come down here, I'm gonna pay you a bunch of
I'm
money.
gonna give him
dog.
a $500,000.
Like, hey, we got
I hope
plenty
he
of money
does.
down
I hope
here.
he does. You think that happens?
Sarkeesian off the wagon.
Do you think that happens? I mean,
What?
is that a possibility?
What
Hey,
they
like-
both,
like
they
say-
both get locked
say I had
up
a
for
big
fighting in the bar
Hey,
one
we
night.
say I had like something happened. I had a big job, and and I said, y'all both whatever y'all left y'all's jobs y'all were at, and I'm at this big monster school with all this money. Hey guys, I pay y'all $1 million a year.
Fuck
You come there.
yeah.
We'll party every fucking
Let's
weekend.
go. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that can happen.
The question is, do they get locked up one night for beating somebody up in the bar? Or
Son,
something?
they're in Texas. They'll cover it right,
Right,
up,
exactly.
son. That's
Yeah,
it's
you're
gonna
probably
go.
right.
If they covered it up for Gillespie in Kentucky, they cover it up for
Yeah, right.
dude.
That's
tell
pretty
you.
fucking wild looking right there, dude.
Spear.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've seen
He
it
said
do
they
a
might
lot.
put one in Nashville.
Oh yeah, I've seen it do a lot of things. That's pretty cool right there.
They got one of them in Nashville now.
No,
No.
they said they're thinking about putting one.
They're cool. I think they're expensive as hell.
It's got to be. That thing's like $6 billion.
I guarantee
Billion
it is.
dollars. We'll look it up. How much is the Spear in Las Vegas? I bet it's a lot.
It was a fucking lot. I guarantee it. That thing's wild as hell, man. We went last time we went there. It was there, and I swore I was going to go. We didn't go. So
Your
the next
favorite-
time I go, I will be in there.
Your favorite little landmark inside on the strip? Just a little landmark. Nothing like it. Don't got to be nothing crazy big. It could be something small. Like-
Vegas?
yeah, Vegas on the strip. Not old Vegas.
Favorite landmark?
I like to go Queens. The other one, but favorite landmark on the strip.
I don't know if I've only been once.
Yeah, I don't know if I got a.
When I was a
don't know if
kid,
I
I
got
always
a
thought the
favorite.
pirate ship was cool.
Yeah.
Like in
Maybe the roller coaster coming
Yeah.
out of the New York.
have
New
you ever
York.
rode it?
There's the
Yeah, I have
stratosphere.
to,
Well,
yeah.
there's the
We did ride that.
stratosphere that's
Yeah.
on the side of the building.
Yeah.
And then New York is on the inside.
Dude, have you done the the thing on the top of the strat?
No, I haven't done that.
You know what it does?
My brother said scary.
It's like it's only like 4 people sit in it. It might only be 2. It's just like it's like a roller coaster thing, but just one of them. Okay, not like a whole chain of them. It's just fucking one of them. And you're on you strap you in like you're just in a roller coaster, but the fucking track just goes from here to about the couch.
Yeah.
You just move forward. It doesn't do nothing. You just move forward, and then you're on, and it puts you off.
The
Like you're
yeah.
past, like the building is where the fucking carpet starts.
Yeah.
It takes you to a little bit past the couch, and then that motherfucker just goes like this. And it just, that's all it does. It just takes you out over the side.
Are you literally hanging out?
Yeah.
Dude, this is the side of the building.
Are you strapped in
You're-
good?
Yeah. You're on the top. Literally, you come off, and you just sit there for like, I don't even remember, like 20 seconds,
Yeah.
30 seconds. You're just sitting there.
God, I don't know
Just
if I could do
looking
it.
straight
God.
I don't think I could do
down,
it, dude. I had trouble walking
I
over.
like roller coasters. That shit's fucking scary as fuck, dude. Dude, my palms were sweating. I'm not
I
even
don't
lying.
know.
Oh,
Dude,
dude.
my
Me
fucking
too.
my palms were sweating so bad, dude. I don't really get nervous because I've always liked roller coasters, but that shit was fucking scary, dude.
We were talking about roller coasters earlier about the Kentucky team. We'll do it real quick. What was your favorite roller coaster?
Well, when roller coaster comes to mind, it's the Beast.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in Kentucky. I guess it's pretty much
It's
besides
Kings Island.
Kentucky Kingdom. That the shit don't even count. Kings Island's the closest,
Yeah.
right? What, right outside of Cincinnati.
Yep.
The vampire was tough.
The Vampire was my favorite ride as a kid because, of course, it went upside down and shit. But man, the Beast, it held records for what the longest wooden, maybe the highest at some point. I'm sure that's been crushed by now. But they don't make these wooden roller coasters anymore. I don't even know how
They're
many.
redoing it now. I just seen a
The
little-
Beast?
They're just putting new wood and stuff on.
Are
it.
they?
They're doing
They need to.
putting new sports.
I don't even know how many of the original ones, like old ones, are still standing. Like a lot of them have been
Thunder
done
Run?
away with.
Yeah, Thunder Run's still there.
It's
Kingdom.
Thunder Run's not a bad roller coaster.
No, it's not.
You know the vampire
Poor
did
man's
it.
beast.
The Beast is fucking awesome.
The vampire holds a record. Most times stuck.
You're right.
Most times stuck.
Yeah.
It's,
Does it? I never done
it's
stuff.
got
no, you never got stuck on the vampire.
But,
Nope.
now the vortex is gone at Kings
Oh, the
Island.
Vampire. I thought you were saying the Vortex.
No, the vortex is gone.
Dude, the Vortex was my favorite ride as
And
a
then,
kid. The Vortex.
The vortex is gone. The King Cobra's gone. That's the one you kind of stood.
Dude, that was you stood up. That was cool as hell
Yeah.
too.
Dude, the
It
best.
was a very
They
short.
said that was a bad design. They say like they built it and it would swing out, and they say it was literally like the welds were coming loose on. It was a horrible design. And I watched the show on that. One of the engineers told them this is not going to work, and they built it anyways.
It was a very short ride. I do remember that. Speaking of bolts, when we was going out and tipping over, even though I was nervous as fuck, I was teasing Casey like, if one bolt comes out of this motherfucker, we're out of here. All it's going to take is a bolt to snap. And she's like, you better shut up.
You was nervous yourself.
Dude, I was trying to calm myself down. You're right. I was fucking probably the most nervous I've been on any type of ride.
Dude, that sounds scary, dude. I had trouble walking across a little glass bridge. Like it was all wood in Gatlinburg, and there's like a little glass part. Dude, that freaked me out. That would have really freaked me out.
I'm going to have you post this picture of me, Travis, Heather, and Sammy.
I've seen
Travis on my brother, terrified of this roller coaster in Kings Island called the Firehawk.
Does he not like roller coasters?
He doesn't mind them, but this ruined him. Like you got in it, and then it like tilted back, so you flew like Superman, and that's how it rode. And he is gripping those grips. His muscles are flexing. His
sounds
jaws
pretty cool.
It was fun, but he was scared to death. He's like, he hated it.
Is that one still there?
No, it's gone too.
They got a new one.
I haven't been to Kings Island in probably like 16 years. I'd like to go.
It's probably been 20 years for us.
They're going to Cedar.
They got a new
Cedar
one.
Point.
Cedar Point. That's
for baseball. I've been there once. Y'all been to Cedar?
No, I haven't. I want to go.
I've never been there?
Nope. I like roller coasters.
Hey, we're going to have a blast.
I love roller coasters.
Hey, listen to me when I tell you. I've
heard it.
Somebody can correct me, but it's the baddest amusement park. It's got to be
roller coasters,
at least in the United States.
For roller coasters, yeah.
It's really not made for kids. They might have a kids area. Me and my wife went alone. We didn't take the kids. I don't even know if they got a kids area. They might. But dude, it's got, I don't know how many, 15. Kings Island probably got 6, 7, 8 roller coasters.
Yeah.
Dude, I think they got 15 roller coasters.
Right.
Do they got other rides, or is it just roller coasters?
No, they got some other stuff, but it's mainly roller coasters.
It's a coaster park.
Dude. Yeah, they're all awesome.
And they have like hotels inside the park, right?
Yeah. Well, it's out on a big peninsula.
Yeah.
You can stay on. They got hotels and they got little campgrounds, little cabins.
Yes.
We looked at them. They're pretty expensive. So we're not staying there. We're going there for baseball in June. But I've been there once. It's awesome. They had one. It's called, I think they might have closed it down. Or I think they had an injury on it maybe like a year or two ago. Top Speed Dragster, Top Thrill Dragster, something. You ain't seen that one either?
Oh, no, I've seen it, yes. But I didn't know if they shut it down.
You know what that one is? So this one is another kind of odd roller coaster. You get in it, and it's not a very long chain either. I think it's maybe just a couple carts, I feel like. But when it goes, you go from 0 to, I don't know, you have to look up the numbers, but it goes from 0 to fucking fastest.
Them were my favorite kind.
They had one like that at Kings Island.
They had one
it was called like Area 51 or something.
No, it's called
it was like
Outer Limit. No.
Outer Limits might be it.
Yeah, it might be it. Yeah.
You had to put your head. You had to,
a bunch of parks got them now. They're fun. They're the funnest ones. Aerosmith at Disney World that way.
It's kind of like, I remember the Aerosmith.
If you were sitting forward, you would get whiplash.
I love those things. I love those things.
Like when you sit back and then hold on, and then once it takes off, then you can kind of release.
A lot of times they take you right up into a loop.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I think they call it Top Thrill Dragster. I think they're trying to give you the effect of being in like a drag car and the takeoff. But so you go maybe, I don't know, 2 football fields, and then it literally just goes straight up. Like you go straight, and then it just goes straight up, and then straight down, and then that's it. Like if you look at the roller coaster, it just that's all it looks like, and that's it. It's over. It's over in like 30 seconds, maybe. But I'm gonna tell you, it was only 2 roller coasters that I went back and rode a second time when we were there, and that was one of them. Dude, that thing was awesome. I think somebody like got something happened like a year ago. I think they might have shut it down.
Dude, we had a crazy last story from roller coaster. Better get back on track. But
I got one more after you. Sorry.
No, I don't care. So, but
I'm with you. I was thinking the same thing.
I went to Kings Island one time, and it was, I can't remember what it was, but we was just kids. There was no adults there. We got dropped off. I don't know if it was like an 8th grade trip or something. I can't remember. But it rained at like 10 o'clock. Okay, like right when everything. Well, it was later than that. But so it rained like right at the beginning of the day, and it was packed when we got there. But the rain everybody left. And dude, we rode the Beast 7 times in a row.
I've done stuff
Dude,
like that.
Dude, like I've been to Kings Island, quite a bit. But to be able to ride the Vortex like 3 times, the Beast 7 times, the King Cobra 3 times, just be able to ride all those all day. And they would make us get off the Beast.
Yeah.
Because there'd be nobody in line.
They make
you make you get off and walk around.
That's some bullshit.
That's a long freaking ride to the Beast.
Yeah,
they trying to get them a break.
Yeah.
That never happened with me. Anytime my dad ever took me to Kings Island, I'm sure it was probably on a weekend, and it was fucking 30, 40 minutes in every line.
Yep.
So, the only time I've ever been somewhere like that, Kentucky Kingdom, you can go over there and fucking just walk straight up.
Dude,
there ain't nobody.
I wish I knew how many times we rode the Beast. I know it had to be 7 times.
I'm gonna make a bunch of just quick hitters because I got so many. But seriously, a bunch of quick hitters. I'm not even y'all ain't gonna comment them. My daughter, they said she might have been the youngest person ever ride. She was tall for her age. She rode the Vortex at 4 years old. I just threw her on it. She was too short. Dude, I felt like she was loose in the thing. My wife's holding on to her. I mean, it's a true story.
And Vortex goes upside down like 8 times.
Yeah, and she was like freaking bouncing around in it, dude.
Fall out of the Vortex.
My wife got to her one hand. I'm literally just laying on her. I was like, what did we do? It's a true story. She was all about it. She was like, I always just do my kids in the deep end. But it's the one y'all missed at Kings Island. The most dangerous ride ever, the Son of the Beast. It lasts for like 2 years. Roughest motherfucker that's ever fucking lived.
It went upside down, and all you had was the waist bar.
Dude, and it shook the piss out of you. I don't know if it shook the piss out of you. That's why there was lawsuits, because it would shake people so bad.
The Beast is kind of rough.
Yeah, the Son of Beast. But do you remember when it had the it just had a lap bar?
I didn't remember that one going upside down.
Hold on, maybe it was the Beast.
There's another. I don't remember going upside down. It might have. It might have. I don't like wooden roller coasters going upside down.
There was one wooden one that was like the Beast, and it was only up for like a few years, and I went like 2 years in a row. But the first year it went upside down, and you only had like the lap bar.
Hell with that. I need a harness.
Fucking legal.
I need a harness.
But then I went back the next year. I was like, oh, they done fixed it.
Somebody died.
Somebody fell out this motherfucker.
I'm going upside down. I'm looking down. I see a little pile of flowers there with the lap.
Little memorial.
We can do roller coasters all day. I was the first general public person. I'm sure there was people who tested it. But I was the first general public on opening day to ride T2 at Kentucky Kingdom.
Cool.
Me and my buddy ran all the way over there.
T2 was kind of cool. It didn't last long either. You got rid of that.
Yeah. It was smooth though.
It was a good ride for us. It was a good ride for us. It's a couple really cool roller coasters that I've been on down at Disney. The Yeti, Himalaya, or the Yeti at Animal Kingdom. You go up in there in the mountains where the Yeti is. Of course, everything is themed. That's a really cool roller coaster. But they have a new one. I haven't rode it yet. Everybody says it's like the best ride they'll ride. If it's better than Flight of Passage, Avatar at Disney World, I'll see it when I believe it. But it's Guardian of the Galaxy. I have rode it virtually on like TikTok, but it's awesome. It got all kinds of screens in there, like going through the Gardens of the Galaxy, which I ain't never even seen the movie. And one special feature, it's not even a roller coaster, but it's the best ride I've ever rode. Closest thing you'll ever feel to flying for anybody that's ever rode it. Flight of Passage. It's a simulator. I think they spent like $500 million to build it. It was Avatar Simulator Flight of Passage at Animal Kingdom. Dude, you feel like you're freaking flying. It's a simulator.
The wildest thing is at Epcot, the fucking
soaring.
The space shuttle simulator.
Yes,
I don't know if it's still there.
No, it is. It makes you sick.
But I'm gonna tell you this: it was like
I've never rode it. Have you rode it,
Anthony?
Yeah, they say it makes you sick. They say it's got a hard side, like an extreme side, and a regular side. They say it was designed by NASA.
Bro, second ride of the day.
It's in the Epcot ball. It's right by the Epcot ball.
Fucking right when you walk in that bitch. They need to put that motherfucker all the way back in the fucking corner.
Mission Space.
This motherfucker was the second ride we rode, and Anthony's not lying. You walk up, and it says more intense, less intense.
Which one's you ride?
Motherfucker, we going to the more intense. Dude, I at this point, this was like 15 years ago. Like I said, I've always been all about roller coasters. Really, any rides like that.
That's a spaceship, dude.
Dude, I didn't understand what the fuck was about to go on. let me tell you that, dog. Because when you get in it, you're in this capsule, dude. It's probably like your back is up against a wall and the fucking thing shuts down in front of you. There's a screen right here in front of you. It's a capsule, literally like from that wall to you. about 5 or 6 people sitting in it. That's it. It shuts you in. That's it. You're in this little fucking thing, dude.
They say
it's
it's
a
like going to outer space. NASA designed that
Dude,
for them.
it's a screen right in front of you. You could almost reach out and touch it. That motherfucker starts off by just tilts back. And now it just looks like you're looking up in the sky.
Houston, we have a problem.
And they tell you, don't, like, for the first little bit, don't turn your head. Just stay looking straight ahead. Dude, when I tell you that motherfucker, it puts some G-forces on you, dude, is what it does. And it tries to make you feel like you're really, bro, it fucked me up.
They say the extreme side's legit.
Dude, it ruined my whole fucking day. I was excited about Epcot because they got all the different worlds where you can drink all the different beers. Yeah. I think I was like 22, 23 years. Dude, I was fucking sick the whole rest of the day, dude. Miserable. Don't ride it, dude. I don't know if it's still there, but if it does, go to the less intense thing.
Everybody talks about it. Like, that's a big thing. Like, that's why I haven't rode it.
Bro,
and I like stuff. I like roller coasters, but I don't like when you start doing weird things to me. I don't want to go round and around. I don't want pressure. I want to go high and low. Like,
there's only one way they made it feel like that.
Yeah.
It had to been spinning super fucking fast. There's no other way to make you feel like that, dude. That was spinning super fast. We just didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it was the weirdest fucking feeling it ruined my day. I couldn't drink a beer the whole day. I was pissed, dude. I went straight to the bathroom when I got out of there.
Mission Space. Hey, real quick to end it. Best roller coaster ever that you've rode, that you personally have rode, Josh.
I mean, I'm a cheesy here, but it was the Beast.
Okay.
I mean,
I like it. You know? Nostalgic. I like it. Yeah.
I'm going with the top thrill dragster. Just the fast takeoff straight up in the air. I think on the way up, it might like spin a couple times. You get to the top, motherfucker drops straight back down. It's over in 20 seconds, but I'm gonna tell you that motherfucker was awesome.
I've done the New York one, which was pretty cool because you're up so high.
It
ain't nothing intense, but you're up high. It's kind of cool. You're up over Vegas.
It's a cool experience.
Yeah. I've rode a lot of roller coasters, a lot of fun ones, but the Velociraptor, and I'm a Disney World guy way over Universal, but the best roller coaster I rode is Velocicoaster at Universal Studios. It's legit.
We're going to talk some more about this because I could go on and on. Right. I got more shit to talk about right now, but we got to talk about the SEC tournament.
All right. Cats.
I'm serious. I got way more fucking stories about roller coasters.
The Thunder Run, baby. Yeah. What about elevator?
Rip your fucking legs off.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, rip somebody's legs off. I wasn't no part of that. I don't like those things.
Hell no. They shut it down right afterwards, didn't they? Yeah. They shut that bad boy down.
And as much as I like roller coasters, I do not like Ferris wheels, dude. My kids always want me to get on the Ferris wheel. I make Casey do that shit. I don't fuck with them. All right, so Kentucky does play a game on Wednesday. Yep. We are playing in the SEC tournament. Yep. But like I said, the reason we're talking about roller coasters is because of Kentucky's season has been a roller coaster ride. So it made us think about our favorite roller coasters. Look, we're looking for nostalgia over here. All right?
Long-ass analogy there.
Fuck yeah, we're looking for nostalgia, okay? But yeah, Cats, Wednesday, LSU. They're the 16 seed. We should win, right? We going to win this game?
Yeah, we're going to
beat LSU.
Yeah, we're going to win.
Wednesday, first game of the day. How many people's gonna be there?
I bet it's pretty full.
You think?
I bet it's probably gonna be more than we think. I've seen some people online chatting on Twitter and stuff saying they bought tickets.
They might want to get down there in case we lose.
That's true.
It's general admission. It's only $11. To get in.
And they say on Wednesday it's just go get whatever seat.
Yeah, general.
Go get whatever seat you want.
Get in there.
Kentucky fans. Probably be running for the. I guess any fans would be running for the.
Running like it's the Black Friday.
I wonder how much the tickets are.
$11.
$11?
Yeah.
Damn. You ready to go on Tuesday?
I ain't wasting my time watching. I ain't wasting my time. If I go down there on Wednesday, son, I will be in the bars.
Hey, we could sit freaking courtside for $11
for the Tigers.
You sit right behind Mark Pope.
I can watch him from the screen in Jason Aldean's bars.
What?
And then
we don't have the SEC. I don't think. Is there any other good? I was trying to think of those other 3 matchups. If there's any good ones, Vandy slipped up. I don't think there is.
Why y'all
Auburn's down there though. Auburn's going to play.
Yeah, Auburn's playing Mississippi State that day. Ole Miss plays Texas, and then you got South Carolina, Oklahoma.
Those are terrible.
You get some decent games come Wednesday or Thursday. I mean,
so Thursday we would be again first game of the day
playing Missouri.
Missouri thumped us last time. Look, I'm going to just be optimistic, man. I think the Cats are going to try to figure something out here and get at least a couple wins, right? Two. They got to get us to Friday. Josh is going on Friday.
I get us to Friday.
They got to beat Missouri. They got to beat Missouri. So I'm going to pick us to beat Missouri. I do think Missouri's decent. They beat Florida.
They only beat us by 5.
They beat us by 5. Yeah. We were down by a lot, though, aren't we?
We fought back.
You was right on that, Anthony. We didn't lose by 100, but I feel like we was down by 100 in that game. One of them ones we tried to fight back at the end. That was at Rupp too. I remember that shit.
If I ever, I've watched a few times. They're an old school team. They kind of they want to post you up. Mm-hmm. They want to it's like they're an old school team, dude. They really
they beat Florida, but I saw they have losses against LSU. They lost to Ole Miss, maybe South Carolina. I can't remember. I know for a fact they lost to LSU and Ole Miss, and then they had a couple other.
They got good wins, bad losses.
Yep.
I don't think they got a bunch of good wins.
Did they not?
Florida,
okay.
They got that Florida win.
Dude, that's a good win.
No, I know, but that was early. It was that might have been like the first couple.
That matters. That matters with Florida because Florida was not playing at that level.
They beat
might
Tennessee.
Have been the first week or second week of the SEC.
They beat Vandy.
Beat Tennessee and Vandy. Mm-hmm. All right, I give them credit for that. That's cool. And they did beat
Alabama. Beat the brakes off of them.
Yeah, they shot 3s and they shot 2s.
They also lost to
LSU.
It like Georgia or somebody by 20? They lost to a middle of the road.
They got Illinois beat them by 50.
There was a conference game against a middle of the road team that they got beat by like 20. It might have been Georgia though. Maybe it was Georgia.
Notre Dame beat them. They suck.
And Charlie, I promise you, I'm not trying to say you're wrong, but in the Kentucky game, we had to lead the most of that game. I thought we did. I wasn't sure.
Maybe I'm thinking of.
I think
Missouri game was the right after Alabama. Was that the game after Alabama? Or that was at the very beginning of SEC play.
Yeah.
We were up by 8 with 4 minutes to go against Missouri.
What game am I thinking about where we got
Alabama got our ass?
Where we were down big
Vandy?
at home though. We were down.
It was Vandy blew us out.
That was at Vandy.
All right, I'm wrong.
It wasn't that. I was just trying to be optimistic about the game. I was like, damn, were they beating our ass?
No, look, I think after kind of digging into their schedule, I know they got the Florida win and Tennessee. Look, if LSU can beat them, if they can slip up, somebody else beat them by 20 that should not. They probably shouldn't have lost to, and they lost by 20.
Kansas beat them by 20.
The Cats. Yeah, and we're about the same as Kansas. I don't think we're as good as Kansas, but they're a roller coaster like us. Don't get us back on roller coasters, but they are a roller coaster. So I'm taking the Cats to Friday, man.
Yeah,
look, Josh is going to be there. We've had aspirations of being there. Don't know if it's going to happen, but if they win Wednesday and Thursday, it might happen.
Yeah,
so
get there Friday, and then one game scenario against Florida. I mean, let's
we'll get them drunk Thursday. If they come in Thursday night, we'll buy them drinks and we'll get them drunk.
Yep.
That'd be great to see them out on Broadway on Friday night.
Yep. Kick their ass. We're getting a fight and get them all locked up.
Yep.
Because they're gonna be hanging out. Yeah, Florida's gonna be hanging out until Friday. We might catch them out there on Broadway.
Golden's gonna be out there looking for the young girls, son.
Oh yeah, he definitely gonna be.
He better listen to that Morgan Wallen song, "The Broadway Girls Alone."
Oh, got out of that.
Yep. So if we do get past Missouri, it's gonna be, do we even want to make predictions here? It's Florida.
We get to Florida and then we see what happens. We'll make some TikToks and get weird.
Let's get to Friday so Josh can at least be there. And
we're beating Florida. If we get to Friday, we're beating them. They're not beating us 3 times. They're not beating us 3 times. They're not. We're not. Both times we were able to make runs on them. We had the bad call at the end of the game. We just had some periods in the game where some rough stuff happened. But I'm telling you, I think when we're playing right, I think we play with Florida. We rebounded with them. Like, it's not as bad as what it seems. Look, we got 3. We mentioned this on the first part of the show. I want to mention it here too for people just listening to this. There's 3 teams you play twice in this conference. That's just how everybody's schedule works. Ours is Florida, Vandy, and Tennessee. It don't get harder than that. Mm-hmm. That affects our schedule. And then us being the 10th seed, a lot of it was borderline stuff. We all have similar records right there. And we had that harder schedule. So we're not as bad as what we seen. We just got early in the year, he was playing some freaking stupid lineups. We're fighting injuries. We're not as bad as what we seen.
Yeah, I mean, you give us the Missouri game. Give us one of those. We got beat by Georgia. Give us one of those games, and we probably are like.
What loss?
Not
by
a 4. We probably wouldn't have got the 4, but we might have been a 5, 6, 7 seed instead of everything was so close. So one game would have made a huge difference. We'd have probably been the 5 seed, actually. Yeah, we'd have been the 5 seed.
What game do y'all, not that you hated to lose the most, but you like, we should have won the most?
A&M.
Mine's Missouri.
Yeah.
Mine's that Missouri game. Especially after just looking at it. I remember that game.
I said they sucked, and then we lost. And I still think they suck.
We've got so many losses, I can't remember them all.
The Georgia one.
Come on, Charlie. Stay positive.
Well, shit, I just thought we were getting destroyed by Missouri. And you know why? Because we've been down so many games by a lot of points. I can't remember keep them.
Not the one you hated, but the one where, like, man.
The Texas A&M one did hurt because
all they did was make the run. We made a run at them. Like, we won them at the first. We beat them at the ends. I get that one.
The Texas A&M one hurt. You know, the Auburn lost, even though it was on the road.
That one did hurt.
The Auburn loss on the road might be my answer.
Honestly. I kind of like that one. I kind of like it.
And then blown out by Vandy.
Y'all didn't get to ride the roller coaster with me against A&M.
We got lucky against LSU.
Yeah, we did.
Missouri and Alabama. So yeah, I think that's it for me.
All right, you want me to go?
That's it. Fucking Auburn, dude. God damn, give us that.
I hated losing that.
What happened at the end of that game? Something fucking stupid happened at the end of that game.
Bad calls.
Yeah, it was.
Cheating.
It was something fucking stupid.
Pope told them cheating. I'll tell you another one I hated was that Carolina game. I thought we outplayed them.
Yeah, we did. I think we did too.
We had to lead.
We did outplay them.
We were up all game on them.
Yep. So maybe 3 or 4, but shit, just give us 1 and we're the 5 seed.
I know.
Instead, we're the fucking 10. It is crazy.
9 seed. We're the 9.
Or, I'm sorry.
I'd rather been the 10.
It is crazy how it swung from possibly being a 4 to playing on Wednesday.
Well, I love it because this way you don't get to see the freaking Florida fans. They don't get to have fun this weekend. We send their ass back down to Gainesville, and we take all the women, baby.
It'd be a hell of a story. Who said that? Aaron Harrison? It'd be a hell of a story.
Son, Aaron Harrison's run was magical.
We got beat by South Carolina, I think, gave us our, 7th, 8th, 9th loss of the year. And my man gets on their confidence shit, says it's going to be a special story. And them boys ended up in the championship game.
Dude.
And they ended up with double-digit losses too. Yep. So we've got 12. Things can still go our way, guys. We'll get into the NCAA tournament next week, obviously, when we see our seed. I mean, we're in, right?
Yeah, we're in.
Yeah.
What if we get beat on Wednesday? We still in?
We're still in. We're still in. We may be in a playing game, but I think we're in.
Well, they still got us as a 7. So
yeah,
even if we lost, maybe we'd be bumped to the 8-9 seed, which you don't want to be.
Right.
But
you got to play the 1 seed.
Yeah, I think we're in. So we'll talk about the NCAA tournament once we see our draw next week. I've been watching bracketology. There's going to be some storylines. I promise you. Kentucky's either going to get Miami of Ohio, or we will be in a bracket with Rick Pitino or Arkansas or somebody. Yep. Guaranteed it's going to happen. You're not convincing me that the selection committee does not care about storylines. They absolutely care about storylines. What was that? I said Kentucky 14 something.
I think it's most times straight in a conference championship game. I think that Gonzaga's been in 29 straight conference champions. Right. That's amazing, dude. That is amazing.
29 straight conference championship games?
Well, read that. Advances 32nd conference tournament final. They said 20. But they said
there was another stat up there.
Because Kentucky was the second one. We were at like 14 or 18. And they're at like 29.
Why didn't Gonzaga go to the Big 12 or something?
Pussies.
Fucking pussies.
They don't have football.
Yeah, that's true. You're probably right about that.
Ain't there other schools like that?
I don't know. Not in the Big 12. I don't think there is.
No, hell no.
They send all them motherfuckers over there with UConn.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. That's them.
Yep.
All right, guys. Y'all got anything else? Did we miss anything?
I got one.
I know
final
we got
thing.
ranting on roller coasters.
I got one final thing.
What you got?
This is kind of the reverse jinx. Okay.
All right.
If Kentucky's to lose on Wednesday and I get down there Friday and there's other people that's going to be like me, I got top 5 activities to do in Nashville in case your team is eliminated early. This can be for Florida too. Make sure we get this out to the Florida fans for when we beat them.
I'm
on
not
Friday.
talking to them this week.
So number 1 would be get hammered.
No, number 5. This is a budget friendly thing. Number 5, Hattie B's Nashville hot chicken. Get you some. They got one downtown off Broadway in their little food court looking place.
I'm almost positive the last time I went to Nashville, I ended up in the hospital, not because I was drunk, not because I was on drugs like the people in the hospital swore I was a drug addict. I ate some Nashville hot chicken. I swear I got fucking food poisoning.
Well, I ate
so
some of
I'm
that.
skipping that one.
Okay.
I ate
But-
some of that, and I got the shits. So
They also have an In-N-Out now.
I will go there instead.
So that's why I gave y'all
Even
two
though
options.
that's
Gave you
not-
2 options. That's what we do.
Yeah.
2 options.
I'll
You
go
have
to
that.
In-N-Out, even though it is kind of overrated. It's just okay.
way
I know.
overrated.
Right, I know it's way
just
overrated.
okay.
All right, and then you got the Nashville Hop On, Hop Off Trolley Tour for $54 in an hour and a half. You can ride around on a trolley and kind of tour some of the sites in Nashville.
Do they have like buckets of beer on there?
Not on this one.
$54?
I have to
Yeah,
pass on that.
$54.
That's
I have to
kinda
pass
high.
on that too.
Mhm.
$54.
It's Nashville. Let's do this.
$54. That's about a bucket of beer. How
Yeah.
much you say the bucket of beer was?
My dad bought 2 buckets of 12-ounce
Oh, I
canned
know.
beer last year, and it was $118 for 10 12-ounce cans. My dad goes,
Bush said, "Well, no," and now he's going back again.
he's supposed to be stuck going now, but he walks up. I had just a tab going.
He
No
probably
clue what they
had
cost.
to go lay a floor the next morning and pay for it.
He walks up, he puts 2 buckets of beer on the table, and he goes, "Boys and girls, that's what $120 looks like in Nashville."
Hell yeah, baby. Let's ride,
Fucking
baby.
unreal, dude.
And then, all right, number 3, you got your little time on you. Take you 2 to 4 hours to do this. Country Music Hall of Fame.
That's a good one. I've been there.
So
I
country
don't
music,
like
it's
country music, but I
$32.
would go to that.
They currently,
Hello, darling.
I even tell you, they currently have some features on Dolly Parton and Lainey Wilson. So
Do they got a replica of her breast?
probably.
Okay.
You can motorboat them for $6.
Your motor. That's awesome.
Last time I was there, they had a big Reba thing going on,
Yeah.
big red. So,
Number 2, and you see these up and down the strip. Those stupid, we call them the thirsty peddler here in Louisville.
Those are where you have your buckets. Of
Yeah,
beer.
you got the and you
okay.
pedal. It's
Yeah.
called the Nashville Pedal Tavern. It's about $50. You got to order those pretty much in advance. I'm sure they're booked up with all the bachelorette parties, but do your research. And this is the best value on the strip this weekend.
Uh-oh.
Win or lose, this is happening. Best value. It's free. A meet and greet with Josh from Blitz the Bookie.
Let's
at
go.
your bar of choice. Let me know where you're at.
I
I'll
like
meet you there. I got T-shirts. I got stickers. I got some koozies. So the number one activity.
Not only is it free, you might end up with
You might
something.
even
So
end
it's
up
a
with something.
positive for
Yes.
you.
So that's the number one activity. Meet and greet.
are you doing autographs?
I will. I'll do
Are
photos.
you
autographs.
signing any body parts or anything?
dog-
Only body parts.
Only body parts.
Only-
Dolly Partons.
Okay. I got you. Hey, street tacos are really good in Nashville. Also, they got a lot of musicians trying to make it at these bars. They're a lot of times just setting up playing. So it's the food and drinks ain't cheap, but once you get into the bars, a lot of times you get some good free music. Always tip the people playing. Them are people there trying to make it. And who knows who you're listening to? You might be listening to the next Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, good point. Nashville is there's a bunch of good music talent there, so you're definitely going to hear some good music down there. So I don't know, Josh. I hope me and Anthony end up down there with you. I think the chances are probably a little slimmer than we would like, but there is still a chance. And hopefully the Cats are playing on Friday against
go.
Florida, 3rd time. They're not beating us 3 in a row. It's not happening. We didn't even play good.
Mhm.
Either time we played Florida, still had a chance late in the game. If I'm with you, Anthony, I'm bought in. If we make it to Friday, we're beating Florida. And then they're probably going to win the national championship after that. But it is what it is. Guys, y'all got anything else?
That's it. Go Cats.
Hey,
ya.
come on. Put your blue on. I don't care what your thoughts about this team are. I don't care about your thoughts about Mark Pope. I'm glad we didn't get into all the Mark Pope stuff because I would be frying you haters. I don't care. Put your blue on. Get to Nashville if you can and cheer the Cats on. It's always go Big Blue. We'll catch y'all next week. Blitz the Bookie.
See ya.
See
Make
y'all.
sure you go to Dolly World.
Charlie got the mic, he's dropping facts all day. Anthony's like, nah, I got the better parlay. Argue about the spread, it's a fierce debate. But when it comes to Wildcats, they align their fate. Blitz the bookies where the knowledge reigns. Charlie and Anthony bring the heat like flames. Talking parlays, breaking down the games. Kentucky Wildcats, they beat the same drums. so deals on the line. Charlie Scassy's gonna make you shine. Anthony's heart where the numbers combine. Put your cash down, ride the incline. Blitz the bookies where the knowledge reigns. Charlie and Anthony bring the heat like flames. Talking parlays, breaking down the games. Kentucky Wildcats, they beat the same drums. From the tip off to the final play, they grind. Mike's on fire, bets on their minds. Arguing odds till the last rewind. Blue and white, it's a bond you'll find.